Creatify AI is a software that I've been using for a year plus now to make videos specifically for TikTok Shop and TikTok affiliates. Although there are a number of use cases and ways that you can use this to make money, specifically with TikTok, but also just e-commerce in general. In this video, I want to give you 3 methods. One I've covered countless times on this channel, but it's still great for testing out products via TikTok affiliates. So I will show that to you in a second. The second way is to actually turn product images into product videos with AI, so you can use them to, again, test products, upload different videos explaining products or showcasing them in a different way. And it's a really cool, innovative feature that I think is going to blow a lot of your minds and really open up your eyes to what's possible both with e-commerce, but also with video content and products now currently, right? And then the third one is a brand new feature that I really want to focus on because a lot of you out there are looking for hooks or the best scripts or the best products, and this is going to spoon feed them to you all with AI. You don't have to lift a finger. It's going to do it all for you. So the first one is, if you log into Creatify AI, and if you don't have an account, you can try it completely free through the link in the description below. But if you log in and you go to tools, you can see that there's a bunch of different options here, right? So I've covered batch mode previously. I've covered AI Shorts. AI Shorts is a really cool way that you can use AI to create videos to essentially monetize a TikTok page, for example, or an Instagram page. TikTok specifically would be for Creativity Program Beta or the Creator Rewards Program. It changes names so frequently, but you can create shorts very, very easily with that, all with AI generated, so they look really cool. You don't have to be on camera. You don't have to say anything, and it will create the short for you. That's a great way to do it. You can also build your own AI avatar. So in other videos, I've talked about how you can start a YouTube channel or a TikTok page, again, using an avatar in a product video, and that's another really cool way. But the best feature for a ton of you is hands down going to be the AI video ads feature. So if you look here, you can turn any product URL into a winning video ad, right? And obviously you can run that as a video ad if you're running like TikTok ads or Facebook ads for your products, right? But you can also utilize this very easily to test different TikTok Shop and TikTok affiliate products to find what's working. Use the minimum viable product approach where you don't have to lift a finger, you don't have to get on camera or spend a lot of time or effort to record a video to test products. And then you can test a bunch of products, see what's working, so that once you find out what's working, you can then double down on that, right? And that's where the effort and the better videos come in. This is still going to create great videos, don't get me wrong. I'm going to showcase it for you here in a second, but it's a phenomenal way to test a bunch of products fast and get a bunch of videos up. So for example, if we were going to use this one right here, this golf, like it's like a sleeve cooler for a golf bag, so you can kind of bring your own beers. You don't have to spend a ton of money on the course. You can kind of sneak past the starter. It slides right into the side of most golf bags. A really cool product. All we would do is take the URL of this product, and it doesn't have to be Amazon. As you can see here, you can use Amazon, Shopify, eBay, Etsy, and a number of other different places. So if we just paste the URL in there and say analyze, and essentially what that's going to do is it's going to pull the title, the description, and all the media from that specific page, right? So if we go back to the page, it pulled the title, the description, all the images, and all the videos that are actually on the page. So the reason that that's advantageous, it's going to take all these inputs from the actual URL and turn it into a product video complete with a hook, a good script that shows, you know, the product features, how it solves a specific problem, and the AI is going to do all that for you. And it's also going to utilize all the different things that you check off from the product page, so the images and the videos, to then create a brand new video with that script and that voiceover overlaid automatically for you, right? It's a phenomenal way to get a bunch of product videos up quickly and, again, test a bunch of product. Now, as you can see here, it's got a bunch of images selected. So if you wanted to delete a bunch, you could just go through and delete whichever ones you wanted, or you can keep them all, of course. But one of the easy ways that you can also do it is upload your own assets, right? So you can upload videos directly from the actual page if you want to do it that way. Or a way that I've taught it in the past is you can actually go to Instagram, you can go to YouTube, you can go to TikTok as an example, and pull different videos that are already working from that actual product, and then kind of blend it together, because Creatify will actually cut different parts and segments of those videos out and blend them together very, very quickly, so that it becomes a brand new video with a brand new voiceover, a brand new script, and it does a really great job. But just to show you an example here, I'm going to download a few of these review videos on the actual product page. Just download the full video. If you want to learn what the download the full video button here is, there's 2 different things that I use to actually grab these videos and these pictures off any listing. The first is ZDrop, which is like $12 a month, I think. It's a dropshipping software that I use to copy products from Amazon, for example, or eBay to a different marketplace and then upsell them. It's a great software. The other one one is Seller Sprite. Both of those will allow you to download the images and the product videos on the actual pages. So I will link them to this lecture if you want to check them out too. They are phenomenal software that, you know, have a lot of use cases. All right, so now we downloaded those. We're going to upload them manually. And again, you can do this with TikTok videos as well, because it's going to take different segments of these actual videos. So like 3 seconds here, 5 seconds here, 2 seconds here, and blend it together to transition into different product shots while you're talking and using the voiceover overlaid on top of that. Now, while these are loading really quickly, and it doesn't take very long, especially if you're uploading like 40-second or like 2-minute videos, it should go relatively quickly. But one of the things that you need to keep in mind is, just like anything, right? The input is going to dictate the output, right? So the better assets that you give it originally, the title, the listing, right? The description, obviously, and the videos or the pictures that you're putting into the software will then yield a better result afterward. If you're putting in bad images and bad videos, the software can make the best edit in the world afterwards, but you gave it shitty inputs, right? Instead, what you want to do is create good inputs so that you get a good output, and it's a lot easier. And the work that you have to do at the end to kind of make sure that it's good is super minimal, and that's kind of what you want to focus on. So give it good inputs, you'll get a good output video, and then you can just make a slight adjustment to make sure that it's the way that you want it. There we go. It's already done. All of them are selected, and now we're going to click next. So now we need to set the specific parameters for the video really quickly. Obviously, we could select TikTok if we wanted it for TikTok. I'm just going to keep it platform general, especially if you're going to upload it to multiple different places and not just TikTok Shop, TikTok affiliates. Maybe you want to use it, you know, run it on your Instagram page for product links there, or, you know, YouTube for whatever it is. I typically keep it general. I don't select the actual platform. The aspect ratio obviously is going to be 9:16 because we're going to keep it vertical. The duration, I like to go 15 seconds. At different times, I've tested all of these and they all seem to work well, right? I've had 60-second videos do very well. I've had 30-second and 15-second videos do very, very well. The reason I'd recommend 15 seconds for most of you is A, they do very, very well. B, the people's attention span on TikTok is not the best, obviously, or just attention span in general. And also, I found anecdotally recently that shorter videos tend to do better. It's tougher to keep somebody watching for 60 seconds or 2 minutes on TikTok, where they're really scroll happy, so to speak, right? And also, it's less work for you to do, right? So I guess that was A, B, C, and D, 4 reasons there. Friendly recommendation, go 15 seconds. It'll be easier to make the edit. It'll take less work, and it's just probably going to give you a better result in the long run. Now, if you know your target audience, obviously you could put them in there. If it's like women over 40, this is for specific brands in a lot of cases who already kind of know their target avatar. I like to keep this broad and blank, but you can obviously pick that. And if you select that, it's going to gear the script and kind of write the scripts to that specific person. So obviously that's going to be beneficial to you. Now, here's where you can pick the scripts that they wrote. You can obviously write your own script if you want to go that route, or you can edit a script by simply clicking in there. And I like to pick the ones that I feel like come off a little bit better. So I'll read through them, but then I might adjust it. Always read it and adjust it to make sure that it sounds like it's in a human voice. For example, like there are certain words and certain phrases as well where, like for right here, like the athletical golf cooler tote fits, like nobody's going to say that in a product video, right? So instead you're going to, again, remember, you're going to be showing the product video, you're going to be showing the product, excuse me. So instead of saying the athletical golf cooler tote, you're going to say this golf cooler fits perfectly into my, you understand? So just make sure it sounds like a human saying it when you're actually choosing that script, right? So let's pick one, toss this in your golf bag, pack it with 6 and enjoy a children. So I like this one right here, how to. Also, if you don't like any of them, you can generate more scripts as well down at the bottom. But let's select this one here and just adjust it slightly. So toss this golf cooler bag into your golf bag. We're going to say golf cooler sleeve into your golf bag. Pack it with up to 6 cold cans or 2 wine bottles and enjoy chilled drinks all day. Again, we don't want this hyphen there because I'm not sure how the AI will sound saying that. Grab yours now and level up your next round. There we go. So now we're going to select this one and then click next. And now before it creates the video for us, we actually want to select an avatar and a style, right? So you can select an avatar, but what I typically like to do is focus on the actual product, right? So I'll select the avatar and then click next. And then what I'll do is I'll actually hide the avatar in the actual edit section next so that it's just showing the product in the video and it doesn't have somebody talking on screen. You can play around with it. I've had success with videos where there is an AI avatar talking on screen. Don't get me wrong. But typically when I'm testing products, I want the focus to be on the product and not on the person in most cases, not all cases, in most cases. And so I found that that obviously works better, right? So you just want to make sure that you're focused on that. So you want to select one that has a product focus, right? Not where he's talking on the screen. So I'm going to select product here and we're going to edit it and go to the editor. And all this is going to let us do is adjust the script and the actual edit so that it looks perfect, right? So see how it took 7 seconds of this and 2 seconds of that. All right, so here's what it it looks like after a few minutes of playing around with it and kind of switching the scenes. Now, one of the benefits of this software is that you can obviously take different segments of each video. So one of the easiest ways to do that is just click into the actual scene. And then as you can see, you can drag different portions of different videos in there. And if you click on the video, then you can actually select, if you go to assets, different parts of that video. It'll showcase the entire video. You can take 3 seconds here, 5 seconds here, and kind of adjust it manually if you like a certain way better. Now, I didn't do that too much here. I just kind of wanted to show you the power of this and how you can get a ton of videos out fast. I have other in-depth tutorials, literally like 10 of them on this channel on how to use this software to actually edit videos and get them out like this. So I will drop them at the bottom of the description if you want to check those tutorials out. But here's how it kind of looks right now, just with like a few minutes of kind of testing around, letting the AI create the script, the voiceover, and then pick different segments. I just changed the end one to make sure that it looks okay.
Toss this golf cooler sleeve into your golf bag, pack it with up to 6 cold cans or 2 wine bottles, and enjoy chilled drinks all day. Grab yours now and level up your next round.
So again, it could have been better, but it definitely could have been worse, and that did a very good job. It looks like somebody actually took the video themselves with the actual product on hand. It had a voiceover, had a good script, and a good hook in the beginning, and everything was done for us automatically with AI. I just edited a few things at the end to kind of make it look good, all right? Now, to get this actual video, I would render it and I would export it. It's that simple, and depending on how long the actual video is, it renders in like a minute to sometimes 5 if it's a longer video, but since this is a 15-second one, it should go very fast. Now, the second thing that I want to show you really fast is the product videos, which is a really cool feature. So as you can see, I generated a few ones here. This one doesn't have a voiceover because I plan on overlaying a voiceover here in a second. This one is the actual product that we just did, the Athletico golf cooler bag here. So it's the AI avatar that we select, and we can pick whichever one we want, and it takes an actual image and turns it into that person holding and talking about the product, which is mind-blowing, okay? So as you can see, we took this image here on this listing, which is just like a thumb thing to kind of protect your thumb if you have an injury, and the golf cooler bag, we took this image right in the front, and it just peeled out this image and put it in his hand very well, might I add. He's literally holding it. That looks incredible. This, he's wearing it. That looks incredible. Like, AI did that. I didn't do that. It did that automatically. And the way that you would do that is you just add an image of your actual product in there. So let's pick a different one to kind of show you. Let's do something different then. So let's do this Jesus cross right here. All we would do is we'd save the image. We'd come back, we'd add that image in there, and it would cut that out and add it to the AI video, but also an image. So it's going to generate that for us with the product shot. Now, if you want to pick a different avatar, you could choose an avatar. You could also use your own avatar, or you can upload an avatar if you already have one. Here's the one that I selected for the example, but there are a ton that you can obviously sort through and a bunch of styles of these, and you can select what they look like and the background as well. So this is a really powerful tool for a lot of you out there that are trying to sell and market your products. If you are obviously doing Instagram pictures or Instagram videos, or you're trying to do TikTok videos and obviously have somebody talk about the product on camera, this is a phenomenal solution for it. But the last thing that I want to talk about really briefly is the brand new feature called AdMax that Creatify just introduced. So if we go back to the homepage here, you can see this AdMax maximize ROI feature. And so all AdMax is it's designed to take your video ads to the next level, okay? It's going to automatically optimize your script, your visuals, and your call to action for conversations. Basically, what it does is it studies what works best across a ton of ads and then applies those winning patterns directly to yours, right? So with just one click too, like you don't have to do anything manually. AdMax can rewrite your script to improve the hook strength, adjust the pacing and the retention and even recommend product angles that are more likely to convert based on your niche or your audience, right? So for example, if you've ever struggled with figuring out what type of creatives actually sell, this is your shortcut. It's like having a professional performance marketing team or professional copywriting team built into your workflow, but again, it's all AI done. Now, it uses data from thousands of high-performing video ads currently across platforms like TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, Meta, you name it, to then help you build your own creatives or your own videos that don't just look good, they actually convert into sales. So let's say that you've just generated a video using Creatify, like I've just shown you several different ways that you can already. Normally, you might tweak the script a little bit, maybe adjust the visuals like I showed you, and then upload it to your ad account to then test it, right? Or upload it to your TikTok page to test it, right? Or wherever. But with AdMax, Creatify does that optimization for you before you ever hit publish, before you ever render anything. So it starts by analyzing your ad's hook, and this is arguably the most important part of any video, by the way, which is that first 2 to 5 seconds roughly, and then it compares your opening line to thousands of winning hooks, and then gives you suggestions to make it punchier and more scroll stopping and more likely to keep viewers watching. It also looks at your value prop and your product angle as a whole. So if your original video is focused on, say, aesthetics, but maybe data performance shows that ads in your niche and videos in your niche are doing better with like pain point driven marketing and pain point scripts, it will let you know that and also suggest alternate takes that will resonate more with buyers. And you're probably wondering like, okay, do I need to rewrite everything manually based on its feedback? And the answer is no. One of the coolest things about this when I've been testing around and playing with it recently is how hands off it is, right? You can either apply its own suggestions one by one if you want, or you can just hit enhance with AdMax and it will let you regenerate your video automatically with all the optimizations already in it. It does it for you automatically based on the feedback, right? Super easy. This is the next generation of ads, the next generation of content creation, all with the power of AI. So as you can see, Creatify AI has a number of different ways that you can utilize this to make money with e-commerce. We have the product videos like I just showed you. We have the AI video ads, which are again a game changer for testing a bunch of content very, very quickly. You also have to create your own avatar. If you want to create your own avatar for say an AI influencer or something like that, you could do that. The AI shorts for the creativity program beta or the creator awards program or whatever the hell it's called these days. You can also batch them all and make a bunch at once if you prefer to go that route. But as you can see, there are a ton of use cases for this, not even mentioning AdMax, which is a game changer and the new level of AI ads. So I've been talking about this for at least a year now. It is a phenomenal tool that you need to be utilizing to stay on the forefront of both TikTok, but also just e-commerce in general. So if you want to try Creatify AI, again, you can do so through the link in the description below. Really hope it helps.